Hi everyone, this is about Task 8, which is a statutory notice. This is on page 124 of your legal word processing book. First of all, I want to explain what a statutory notice is. Just imagine a little old lady has died. Maybe she died in a care home, or maybe she died in her own home. Maybe people around her that were going to inherit, like a niece or nephew, they don't know much about her. So she's got a will, goes to the solicitor. The solicitor doesn't know anything about her. Nobody knows much about her. So the solicitor will put a statutory notice in the newspaper right at the back to say someone's died and if you've got any claims to come forward. Now, this little old lady might actually owe the milkman £100. And by looking in the back of the paper, the milkman can then write to the solicitor and say, oh, this lady owes me £100. Or she might have gambling debts. It could be anything. It could be any debt. So, obviously, we don't have so many local newspapers now, but there is something called the Gazette, and it's the Gazette online, and you can look at that and you can see all the statutory notices. Okay, so that's the whole point of it. This is normally a tiny little box in the newspaper, and the problem is if the solicitor didn't do this, and after it's all sorted out, someone comes forward and says, "Oh, she owed me £1,000." The solicitor has to pay it out of his own pocket. So it's much better that he puts this advert in and then he's not liable. So if he puts this advert in and then someone comes forward afterwards and says, oh, she owed me £1,000, it's, well, tough, mate. It was in the newspaper. It's up to you. It's your problem. So that's the whole point of a statutory notice. So what we're going to do is create this statutory notice. It was page 124, but what it says to create one for someone called A.A. Frost. Don't bother with that. Let's not do that. I want you to turn to page 125 and I want you to copy what's there. But I want to show you the really easy way of doing it. Now it's got a frame around it, hasn't it? We can do it in a text box. Let's make it easier than that. Let's go insert, table, and just put one cell there. Okay, that's all. That's all you need to do. One cell. I am going to, obviously, I prepared the text previously, so I am going to copy that in. There you go. Now, as I said, I always do everything in single line spacing and then change the double line at the end. Now, Daisy Andrews and notice pursuant, this needs to be centered. Okay, let's go there, center that. Daisy Andrews has got to be bold. She's got deceased next to her name because that's a mark of respect that everything else is capitals and deceased is lowercase. Okay. I've typed everything else just like I said. Now, if you remember at the beginning of the year, I said do not use ordinals on dates like ST and TH. This is the only document you're allowed to use ordinals, okay? So they have to be in here. I know it's weird, it's just the way it is. I have put in the dates 2020, okay? I'm going to make this, I think this needs to be, that looks like 1.5 line spacing to me. So I'm going to select that and do Control 5, which is 1.5 line spacing. Okay. Make sure you proofread it to make sure it's absolutely perfect. See this bottom bit? Can you see it's stepped? So the first one's left aligned. Let's go to Ingram, Lottie and Extern, and I'm just going to tab once. Oh, no, I can't. Ooh, I don't undo. Oh, I remember. Because I'm already in a table, if I do Control, hold down Control and do Tab, it moves forward. Now, solicitors for the said executors, that needs to be tabbed as well, but we need to go one further. So I'm going to do Control Tab once, Control Tab twice. That is it. That is perfect. Nice, easy peasy, simple one. Okay, thanks everybody. That was that's Probate 8. So if you save that, send it in, make sure it's perfect. Thank you very much. Bye bye.